Hello, 40 family. My name is Reginald Williams. Most people call me Reggie Williams, but name is Reginald Williams. And Tim had put out a request if someone could actually um, show people how to go through the market replay. So I decided to make this video. And if Tim likes it, then of course he'll share it with you. Or if he says that I need to add this to the video or subtract that to the video, then he'll let me know what I need to edit, and he'll share it with you. Or if he don't like it at all, he ain't gonna share it with you at all. But either way, I just thought I'd make this video, and here's how I do market replay. Um, in order to establish market replay, the first thing you have to do, you have to download the instrument that you want to practice on, whether that be the Dow, NASDAQ, ES, or the Russell. You have to download the instrument, the date of the instrument, what you want to download, because you can only download one instrument on a particular day at a time. Take for instance, if the day is the 22nd of January. So if I wanted to download the 21st of January, which was yesterday, Friday, and I wanted to download the NASDAQ, then I can only download the NASDAQ for the 21st. I can't download NASDAQ for multiple days at a time. Only one day at a time, only one instrument at a time. So so with that, once I download it, then I can go into the connections for as the market replay, which is right here, and then I can click that, and then the instrument that I downloaded, pull that up, and then you can also go into what time of day you want to start from. But before I get into that, the first thing we're going to do is, for us downloading the instrument. Now, let's say I'm going to download the NASDAQ for the day. So what I would do is, to download the instrument, I would go to Tools. And from Tools, there's a drop down that's called Historical Data. Historical Data. I would highlight it and click it. Left click. And then it's going to pop up this historical data window. Now, once it pops up this window, then to download the replay for that day, I would have to highlight Market Replay, highlight that, and then I have to click, go down the very bottom of that window and click Load. Now, once I click Load, there's additional drop downs that's going to come in, and then I'm going to hit the last one, which is Get Market Replay Data. Get Market Replay Data. Now here's where it's going to ask me what instrument I want to download and the date of that instrument. So I would go ahead on and I would select the NASDAQ. I'm doing the micros, and so I select the M and Q, then select the date, which is yesterday, the 21st, and then I click Download. Now, once I click Download, you're going to see a little pop-up here, and it's going to show you that it's downloaded. And the download button is going to go from black to gray. And that means that it's downloading when it changes from black to gray. And then when the button turns back to black, then you're going to see that then that particular instrument for that particular day has been downloaded. So I'm going to click download. See how it's downloading the information right here, and this button that turned gray is downloading that instrument. So then now when this information here is gone and that button turns back to black, then this part of the NASDAQ has been downloaded into your replay. So that's downloaded, and if you choose to, you can keep the instrument as is, and you can download any other day you choose. But like I said before, you can only download one instrument at a time, one day at a time. So with this here, you could download the whole week if you choose to, but I'm just downloading a day for to save time on the video. And so then now you can turn around if you choose to. You could download. Okay, that was the NASDAQ. So you could do the same thing for the dial here. Hit download. See how it's downloading the dial. So then now that it's turned black, it's download the dial for that same day, Friday. Then I could turn around and choose the ES. Same thing as it downloading the data for the ES. And then once it's finished downloading, then we go ahead on, we do the Russell. Go ahead, download for the Russell. So now we've downloaded the main 4 instruments that we trade from: the Russell, the ES, the Dow, and the NASDAQ for Friday, which was yesterday. So now all that information is downloaded into our system. Now, how do we see it? Okay, from here, what we do is we go ahead on and we come out of this window, and to see it, we go to connections. Just like you were going on a live trade or sim trade or in the trade room period, click connections. But instead of going to where you would go here either for live or sim, you're going to highlight playback connection. Playback connection. Click on that. Then you look for down here for when your light turns from, well, when it turns green down here. Let's say green a minute here. There you go. So now you're on. So now when this light turns green, this box or window will appear. This is your playback button. Think of it as your buttons on your, well, I'll tell my age here, but tape recorder. This is the control panel for your playback. Of course, this is your play button. Now you can control the speed of your playback here. One means just normal regular speed. You can click up the arrow for it to go faster if you choose to, or you just go back to 1, and it will just play normally as if you're on the market live. Now, as you notice here, at the very header of this window, you see playback. You see the date and the time, and you see that this playback range goes from the 14th to the 21st of January. But we only downloaded the 21st. So how do we see that on the 21st? So what you have to do I guess anywhere in this gray area, I normally place my cursor right up in here in this gray area. I'm going to right click in that gray area, and this new window will appear. Now in this new window, we need to go to the 21st. So in the new window, I pull my cursor down to go to, and I would left click that, and a new window will appear within the a new window will appear inside the window that you was just on. And here in this new window, this is where we change the date to the date of the instrument that we downloaded. So we would change it here to the 21st. And if you choose to, you can change or go to whatever time that you want to replay in that download. So let's say if we go to 9 a.m. Let's say around I'm gonna say around, let's see what's a good one here. I'm gonna say around 9:21. So when we click OK, it's going to take us on the instruments that we recorded on the 21st of the month at 9:21 a.m. So once we click OK, then in a minute you're going to see that as you see it's changing time here. So it's going to that particular time that we specified, the 21st at 9:21 a.m. So now when I bring up my instruments, okay, so now when I bring up my instruments, you still see that my play control button is still here. And this is all the instruments that I have on my that I can fit on my screen here. Of course, you can always of course increase it or whatever. But you can minimize it back. But then once you hit the play button here, to know whether you downloaded your instruments correctly, or at least when I know I downloaded my instruments correctly, this bar timer will appear. Just like the regular time that you see in the trade room, this bar timer will appear. So when I click play here, there you go. So now it is recording. It's doing you're going on the playback on Friday the 21st at 9:21 a.m. And at this point, this is where you can start practicing your setups. You've been taking notes on your trades. You can start practicing on your trades for as things that went right, things that went wrong, for whatever time period that you want to go to. And it operates exactly like as if you're in the trade room. So you decide to, let's say, do a buy here on the Dow.
Order filled.
See, it works just like as if you're in the trade room. So this is how you can make your you can do your practice, and that's how the playback actually works. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that that I've been clear on how to download the instrument first, the date of the instrument you want to download, and be able to review the download, how to get to the playback control button, how to go to whatever dates that you choose within the playback itself, and then at that point you can just start practicing your tricks. So I'm going to cut this recording off, and I hope that that helps.